Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Weigh the good with the bad. It's time for pros and cons.
It's pros and cons time.
The first one, I'm going to go with the first one, David.
Yes, you go.
Okay, easy one. I think we know the answer. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, pro or con?
A pro.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Amazing to be involved in by the sound of it, right?
Yes. Yeah, very lucky.
We love it.
And
you got an Iron Man and Captain America. I forgot
Yeah, we
that
got Iron
behind
Man,
your
Captain
head.
America behind. Yeah. We have to get a little foggy up there.
Yes,
Yeah.
we should.
Yeah, we should.
Do you have do you have a character? Have you seen any?
Yeah, I think Lego did a little thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's been a while since we've done any of the Daredevil stuff. So, I mean, I know there was stuff floating around, but I don't know.
Yeah. We can get a foggy now.
That must be pretty surreal to have like an action figure.
Yeah. I think mine was actually what they called a non-action figure. It was the first, it came with like a beer belly.
they were always really nice to you, I think, in the makeup of the bodies and the shapes.
Right. All right. The second one here. Now, you've only been to Australia, you said, once for a very short time, so you might not know what this is. But Vegemite.
Oh, I know what Vegemite is. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's a pro. That's a pro.
Love that.
Delicious.
One of the first, delicious. One of the first Americans we've heard pro the.
That's so
Vegemite.
good. Yeah, that's very salty. Yeah, love it. That's great. I'm all for that.
I lived in the States for 4 years. I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. No one knew what Vegemite was or anything was. And anytime it came out in the family home, if friends were over, they thought we were psychopaths. They didn't know what was going on.
Nah, I'm happy with that.
All right. You mentioned it before. So this is number 3, filming during COVID.
Well, it's a pro because it's employing a lot of people and, that are needed to get back to work. So yeah, it's a pro.
Have you spent more than one time in quarantine for 14 days? Like, have you done that a few times in the last 18 months?
No, just once.
Just once. Okay.
Yeah, just once. Yeah. And I think that was just because we were going into another country. I think at the time, maybe that was what Canada's guidelines were.
Yep.
And I think everywhere is kind of different. So yeah, I only had to do that once.
That's not too bad. Okay.
Ours is 14 days here in Australia as well. And funnily enough, a lot of the Marvel films and actually films in general are all coming to film here now because we have, luckily, our COVID numbers are basically gone. So I think that is a pretty cool thing to be able to have.
Bring them all here to film.
Hollywood
Bring
version
them all
too.
here. Yep.
Well, you're going to have to come here and make some movies, I think.
Yes.
I would love that.
That'd be great. All right, number 4 here, reboots.
Oh, man, that's a real difficult one. Because I probably would have said con, but now that I'm involved with all this Mighty Ducks and stuff, I would have to say a pro. Because honestly, I think I think it's a pro.
Yeah. Is there one show you'd be like, I don't really want to see remade, rebooted?
I don't know. That's hard because I don't really watch that much TV. I'm more of a movie guy.
Yeah.
Well, like remakes are a big, for movies, remaking a movie. They've done that a lot. They've started doing that a lot. And I think that's a contentious issue.
That is. Yep.
I think that's almost usually.
I think I would rather see something be like rebooted than remade. Do you know what I mean? It seems like if it's sort of, you're sort of taking a fresh look at a good idea, then that's a little different than trying to recapture lightning in a bottle or something. You know what I mean?
All right, the next one. Now, I know living in America that you might know this is a different name, but coriander or cilantro?
Both pros for me. I like both. It's funny though, but cilantro is like one of those things that people either hates, despise, can't stand, or don't even notice it. I honestly don't find it to be that strong of a taste, so I don't really even notice it a lot.
I'm the same. I don't notice the taste at all. You hate it?
Yeah. I think something came out where they said that scientifically something in people's DNA it'll taste like soap, or it won't, or something like that.
Yeah, right.
It came out. And I cannot stand it. If it's in anything even slightly, I can taste it a mile away.
I'm the same. Disgusting. I can't taste it at all.
Yeah. I don't really. Yeah, I don't notice it. But my friend who does said the same thing, that it tastes like soap to him.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that's nasty. Oh, all right.
No, thank you. Get that.
All right, number 6 here. I think it is 5 or 6. Musicals.
I got to be honest here. That's a con. I can't stand music.
Yes, I'm with you completely. Get them away.
I'm always like, oh my God, here comes another song about like,
Like, let's hear about how this moment in the scene has changed you by listening to you singing. Like, can't you just talk? Like, why do we have to sing?
All right. Well, you too. Yeah, fair enough. Come
Are
on.
you a Connor or a pro?
Nah, well, every now and then. Disney have a lot of musicals.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Well, you know what? That's different.
That is different. If it's like Aladdin
kidding.
or something.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Like
That's
a cartoon where there's songs involved, great.
Yeah.
And also, I have a almost 2-year-old son, and anything with singing in it is a win. So I'm all for the music stuff
Yes,
to make
for
him
kids. Yeah.
for the kids. But any adult musicals,
You two wouldn't go. No, that's fair.
Not for me.
all right. Ashton Kutcher.
And pro. Yeah, he's a pro. He's a pro.
Yeah,
He's a pro
He's
as
a
well.
pro. Yeah, he's a professional pro.
Would have been a social clip if you said Con, I reckon.
All right. Playing the best friend.
A pro. You know why? Because it's really nice. Like my job as an actor is a lot easier than like people who play like the leading roles. You know, they're sort of carrying the weight of this movie, or a female, same thing, where the lead of a movie has to like really sort of, like carry the weight of it. And if it like does well, great, people are, yay, great. But if it does bad, then that way, sort of, it's nice being like a character actor, man. It's like very low pressure. You know what I mean? You just kind of come in, you do your thing, and it doesn't, it's not so much focus on you. You know what I mean? Like if things go bad, they generally don't blame you. Just nice. Even if it's fault, no problem. No one else.
All right, number 9, child actors.
Child actors. This is a difficult one, man, because I had an amazing experience being a child actor. But I think I'm in the minority on that in terms of, some stories that I've heard. I don't know. That's
For you, it's a pro.
I'm going to have to say pro because what? I was a child actor and it was great. So
Yeah, you had a great experience.
A lot of the child actors are coming out the other end pretty well now.
Yeah.
We've gone through some stuff, some of those big name ones, but there's some reboots and remakes that are bringing them back.
Yes. All right, last one here, UFOs.
That's a pro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I fully believe in UFOs, by the way. I'm convinced.
Yep.
Well, so does the Pentagon. Did you hear that?
No. Is this why you put it in?
Yeah, that's why I put it in the list.
Yeah,
So
right.
Apparently they've they've confirmed that there's been a bunch of footage that was shot on a Navy ship that is actually UFOs.
Love that.
Which, when you think about it, I mean, the definition of a UFO is just that they just don't know what it is. So
Yeah.
it's like, what does it actually mean? but we're running with it. There's aliens.
It was
Aliens
unidentifiable. Yeah, that's great.
aliens are here. I agree with it completely.